Hey, this is Vanner, and you're listening to Finding Frequency. What is today's little vibe? No, I need to think as I rub my hands together. Wow, I need to work on my microphone technique. It's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. So, let me describe to you how it looks like at the very moment outside my window. It's sunny, not a cloud in the sky. It's really awesome. It's really maybe I'm jumping the gun because I'm imagining a winter which is not really kicked in yet. Marta tells me that back in the day when she was younger, she's a youngster herself, so it's not right long ago, in case she listens to this, that by this time, usually around All Saints Day, they've had experienced kind of snow before. Now that is not the case. In fact, I just took a walk outside to go grab some stuff from the old Sklep, the shop, to just restock some of our cupboards here. And it was kind of a brisk, fresh walk with some sunshine on my face, which was awesome to experience, as I usually huddle myself away in the apartment for most of the week. I don't get out that much, people. I don't get out. I'm a recluse. I really am. I'm terrible. So really cool to experience a little bit of sunlight. And the thing is, I hang on to the sun, and I hope it's going to be around for the next couple of days. Why am I so excited about the next couple of days? So we are getting ready to hopefully go to Brodnica, where we have our little estate, the country estate, around Friday, because there's some tax and registrations that needs to be done. Because one of the critical things we have to do, that I now have to deal with being here in Poland, is the fact that we need to make sure that we have some form of heating in the house as we head into colder months, which is probably going to be around December, January, February, because you don't want the old pipes to in the house to freeze up and explode. So there's a huge heating system downstairs. It looks like a big oil system that they have that kind of pumps through the house. It's all new to me, really. In South Africa, how I used to heat up my house is by closing the damn window and get a blankie and slippers. So here I have a whole oil system downstairs in the basement that needs to be filled, and then will then keep the house at a certain temperature as we navigate winter. Because I guess we will probably start looking into more innovations and kind of starting to settle in there a little bit as the sun starts peeking out again next year. Also gives us some time to budget. Yeah, budget. So hopefully we'll be going to Brodnica. The other thing is also what I'm excited about is that we are, and that's my kind of pressuring my poor child and wife, that we want to see if we can grab a few little odds and ends just to make sure that will enable us, not make sure, that will enable us to actually stay there when we go there. And it reminds me a little bit, I haven't spoken to him in a while, but my cousin in Cape Town, Alexis, and his wonderful wife, his better half, Joe, bought a piece of property. And I always see them on Instagram going to this piece of property, even though they haven't really committed to, well, the last I know that they haven't actually erected a building there. They intend to do so over time, I guess. But they go there and they camp and they stay over and they hang out close to this property. And I'm intending for us to do the same. However, in my case, the property is a house. There's nothing else. It's a house. So it'll be cool to have something there that we can actually sleep on. Yeah, without roughing it too much. Old Vanna is getting a little bit older now, so sleeping on a hard wood floor might not be a good idea. So perhaps a couch or a bed or something, or Marta said maybe a mattress. But we're also trying to a little bit be conscious that whatever we buy needs to have longevity, so that we can use it as we start kitting out the rest of the property to become our little home away from home. That's what it is at the moment, a home away from home. And we are really imagining it to be some kind of like, have you ever walked into a nice, warm, fresh smelling coffee shop and you just want to sit down somewhere and have a read? That is what we are aiming to build. So I really want to like have cool things in there. Now, if you know anything about my wife, Marta, she's a hoarder. And I'm like fighting tooth and nail because we have this property where I'm sitting now, the apartment, which is essence Marta's nest. And even though I'm trying to kind of have my little German cleanliness / order, I'm not succeeding at that. And I'm hoping that Brodnica would be the kind of space where we have order. I say to Marta, I want us to kind of feel like we are going to a very, very nice Airbnb when we go there. It needs to be uncluttered, just nice. Of course, Francie's things. Just, I don't want to walk into an episode of Hoarders when I get there, because that's sometimes just between you and me what I feel like when we go to the country house of my in-laws. You walk in there, it's fishing rods, tools, bicycles, chairs, inflatable crap everywhere. It's just insane. And it takes you half an hour to 3 hours to actually just settle in and make sure the place is cool in the way that you want it to be. I'm hoping that this house, the little estate, would be kind of set up in a way and then also left in a way every time that it is really a space we want to go to where you feel calmness. I think that is the thing we're trying to get to. It's like a calm space where we can just relax. Now, will I succeed in this? Between you and me, I'm not entirely sure. But like many things that I take on, I'm really going to try my best to win this battle. But it's going to be good no matter what. So excited about going through. I mean, we would have gone the weekend before, but it was public holidays abound. And the same as for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday, is also a public holiday here in Poland. And embarrassingly, I don't know what it is for. I'm terrible once again, giving away my terribleness and disconnectedness. However, not entirely disconnected from the topics that we discussed yesterday, which is still kind of top of mind for all of us here. And we're keeping an eye on the news to see what's happening, because it seems to be escalating slightly, which is concerning, both for the well-being of those who are stuck on the border, but then also for just stability in the region, I guess. Stability. Well, that was a heavy one. Hopefully not too heavy. Between you and me also, because there's a lot of secrets here. You can't tell Marta too much of this, is that I've also packed my coffee machine. I have multiple devices that ensures that coffee can be brewed. So one of them is now packed, because that's the one thing. So ultimately, we're going to have cups, a coffee machine, and hopefully a mattress. What else do you need? I can't think of anything. Really, I can't. Maybe internet connection. Yeah. Rock and roll. Thanks for listening.